Hmm. Good boys. Welcome, welcome. Good Nick. Good Kalua. Key, what's up, brother? Roddy, what's up, brother? Hey, bro, hope you're well. I'm well, brother. Appreciate you. Hope you're well as well. What's good, Jib? Essig, what's up, brother? Contract rollover. Make sure you change your contract. Stock love this week? What do you mean stock love this week? Good, BG. What is the new contract? The June contract. Are you winning, son? So far we're doing pretty good, yeah. Test the copier real quick. Okay. I'm in longs targeting. Yeah, it's a good target, bro. If you caught in a long, I don't know where you would have gone in. I guess somewhere here. 8:30 open and it just kind of went. It was going up. Yeah, I'm still not convinced that we're gonna see a real move, but I still think Nvidia is a really good position to hold long term. Not that that's advice. The trade copier I use is this one, and it's like 25 bucks, something, 20 bucks, 30 bucks. It's really cheap. I like it a lot. It's really affordable, and you can do 70 accounts for like 25 bucks. I know the owner, so that's why I'm using this one. Um, so you can put Top Step X in there. Yep. You can't make it the leader account, but you can copy it with the other ones. But if you have only Project X and you don't have another account, then there's really no point in buying a copier. So if you have Top Step and another firm, then it's good. I have the general MNQ. Do I change to June? You don't have to. It's up to you. You're not gonna find probably any difference between the June contract and this one, right? It's gonna be pretty much the exact same. I'll flip through them right now. You can already see they're quite literally not moving at all, right? Like maybe a couple ticks. So you'll be fine either way. How do I fix my volatility if giant gaps and the other index doesn't? Probably turn beta adjust on. So alpha apex trading view works. Correct. How do I keep it up, Gatie? Love your lives. Appreciate you, Flop. Have you ever heard of bull knocks? I have heard of them. You can use them. Is it better than trade Copier? For me, it's pretty much the same. Yeah, no, I actually like it a little bit more because one, you can do more accounts, and two, it has like a built-in journal, which is really cool. And three, Trade Copy has a lot of updates. Yeah. So that's just me. Are you bullish? Looking for a previous day's high today, and that's it. We have one and done game plan today. It's previous day's high or nothing. You said go into the beta? No, I said turn on beta adjust. Yeah, be at the bottom right of your chart. Make sure you have that enabled. If you have gigantic gaps, it probably means you're not looking at the right contract. Game plan is to try to get previous day's high. What eval should I get? Because I have 2 funded on Lucid. I made profits. Now waiting 2 more trading days for payout. Brother, just get more Lucids. You already have them. Might as well go for 3 more, right? Work towards 5. What's good, Della Cheese? Yeah. Game plan is previous day's high. You know what, KSG? I not like you, bro. You always come in here asking me what's the game plan. Why am I short to previous day's high? We will get an SMT. That is true. Similar happened yesterday, although still bullish. So, what's the cheapest best firm other than Lucid? I would get an Alpha Futures 25K zero account. Yeah. I identify short from previous day's high. I would want you to have a reason to short. The reason can't be we took previous day's high, right? The confluences are not the reason for the trade. You need a reason for the trade. Why should it go lower from previous day's high? Are you bearish higher time frame? Is higher time frame order flow, bearish? Are you expecting a range bound market? Are you expecting the daily SIBI to hold because whatever? Dollar index is really strong. No, nobody wants your signals, bro. It's not a bad trade idea. What does the June contract mean? So we're trading futures contracts, and every 3 months ish, the contracts expire, right? So we were trading the March contract recently, but that one's expired now. That is almost halfway through March, which means it's the volume on the March contract is not as heavily there as on the June contract. The June contract is now the execution contract because there's more volume on June contract. Now it's still pretty close, which is why what's it called? Which is why it's still going to be not as clean of a day because the volume is kind of split between the March and the June, right? Any noticeable differences? Yeah, the price. Yeah, the price is a big difference. TradeSyncer I've heard to have a lot of issues. Um, Not to say it doesn't work. I'm sure a lot of people use it every day and have no problems, but I do know people who've had issues. If you're gonna choose one, don't do TradeSyncer. At least do Trade Copier or TradeScale. I use TradeScale. I know the owner. If anything ever happens, I can message him, say, "Yo, can you fix this? Can you work on this? What went wrong? To prevent it from happening again." That's why I like TradeScale. It's also cheaper and it has the built-in journal, which is really cool. I like that built-in journal. On eval accounts, you don't have to change. You're gonna want to change every trade going forward for the next 3 months. March contract ends. No, I don't believe it's expiration. I think it's just rollover. Like I believe you can still execute the March contract. It's just the amount of volume on it is not gonna be right as there as present. So, anyways, today we're looking for previous day's high. Looks like we might get there. See if we can find a setup. I don't know if I would short previous day's high. Don't really see a reason to, if I'm being honest. Looks like ES never took Monday high. Yeah, unfortunately, we're just kind of seeing this move pre-market, right? Unfortunately, we're just seeing this move pre-market. How do I know if I'm on March or June? So when you go to TradingView, it's gonna say right here. See, it says March, June, right? You can switch between all of them. Right? You can even go to September, but you're gonna see the volume is like non-existent, right? Like, who the hell is trading this right now? Nobody. So anyone else using TradeT AI? The contract they have is NQH, not NQM, and it's very buggy. Yes. Yeah, I'm bullish, but unfortunately, it's delivering. Why is it the more quicker price delivery than futures? Just depends on the volatility at the given time. Looks like ES is taking out Friday's high. That's kind of one of our main objectives. You think it'll be okay to trade? I don't think you can put Alpha Trader in. Is it ready? Did he put it in already? I told him to work on it, but I'm not sure if he did it. Is it giving you the option to? No, I don't think you can. It's not ready yet. He will add him. I told the owner to add Alpha Trader. He'll do it when he gets the chance. Just double check the trade copier here. Perfect. Alpha Trader has a lot of updates that need to happen. If you guys are using it, please message them. Please message me. Please message them on their Discord. Message Alpha on the Discord. They're making changes like literally live. So like they have a section on Alpha Futures that says, oh shoot, where is it? Oh, Alpha Trader feedback. Anything that keeps happening, just put it in here because they're trying to make it as best as possible. So any issues or anything, just put it back in here. They're working like very hard on it. And then once everyone's happy, then they'll release it. Press beta adjust. Yes, you should just press that. How come when I place orders on Triview, I can't drag an SLTP? That's just how it is with Tradeify, unfortunately. Only if you use a paper account, or there's only specific brokers that allow you. Yeah, just stick with Tradeify. I mean, if you're copy trading, it's easy. I've used Alpha Trader. Is it good? No, but it has pretty good potential. It's not quite there yet. They're still making changes, and in my opinion, there's a good amount of changes that need to be done. But let's judge the final product, not the work in progress, right? Buys today, and we're looking for previous day's high on NQ. So how do you place an SLTP? So you have to place orders. So if you're in a long position, you're going to put a sell stop and a buy limit and a sell limit. If you're in a long, sell is your stop loss and TP for a long. And then obviously the opposite if you're short. Let's go TP5, bro. Appreciate you, 84. That was good. Yeah, of course. Have you used Rhythmic before? I haven't personally. I personally wouldn't want to long deep in. Yeah, I don't want to long it up here either. Does the copy trading app copy orders or only executions? Yep, it copies orders too. So you always want to double check. So like when I place this order, right? When I place this order, I go here and I make sure it's copying, and you can see it's copying across all my Propfirms, right? So I always double, triple, quadruple check. You never want to leave it up to chance. You never know what can happen with a trade copier. It's not worth risking all your accounts. Just make sure you're 100% sure that it's copying before you take the trade and that everything's working smoothly. Does a copy reading app copy? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, ES already took previous days high. Hey, what's the difference between MNQ1 and MNQM? Nothing. As long as you have beta adjust on. So right here, bottom right of your screen, as long as you have this toggled, you're pretty much going to have maybe a tick or two difference, but it's going to be the same. How do you test if market entry orders are copied? It'll copy market orders. Obviously, there might be a 1 or 2 second slip. Like if you're going to market order and the candle goes really quickly, some of your accounts may not have as good of a fill, right? So just for that purpose, I always use buy stops. Not always, but mostly. Because it's pretty much the same. I mean, you can market order with a buy stop, but it'll copy. You'll be fine. As long as you make... How do you know if it's going to copy? Test. What you want to do is test a pending order. Test the pending order. If the pending order is getting copied, then the market order will also get copied, right? You just want to make sure that your connections are all working. If you do more market orders, avoid trade scale. Yeah, if I can't speak too much of that, to be honest. We already have way above previous day high. Where do you want marked out? I'm going to be honest, bro. It's pretty unclear after previous day's high for me. So we may just have to wait and see if we can establish something clear. I mean, we did leave equal lows here. I'm not a fan to counter trend today, but we could potentially look for a counter trend trade. I mean, these equal lows are pretty clean, but I don't want to short just because we took previous day's high. That's not a good reason, right? We could easily just keep going higher. Who knows? Well, yeah, unfortunately, that is our target. That is our main target for the day. You should mark last Thursday. It's not something I use in my trading, so I don't want to mark that. It is more of a range day bias. So could we take previous day's high and come back down into the range? Of course. Run some overnight, longs. Should I use MNQM right now because it already has more volume? Yeah, you should use MNQM. Exactly. If I have an alpha 0 eval with Tradeify, does it still only show market every 5 seconds? No, it should be immediate, brother. We were above previous day high when Asia opened? We weren't. You must be looking at the wrong chart. Asia's over here, and that's previous day high. Oryxville is a potential play. Bias, I'm very neutral. Very neutral. Very neutral. Any giveaway soon? Potentially. Potentially. What does it mean that I'm minus 500% consistency? Um, it means you made a lot of money in one day, brother. If we are bullish, what do we target before? I mean, we have regular trading hours, buy side. Like, I would want to see previous day's high get hit in after 9:30, right? Why neutral? Because we're hitting our daily targets already. I was looking for the daily target, but we hit it already. It's gone. I don't know what else we can go for. There was so you said nah or this one right here. Yep, I'd assume this low to be protected today. Exactly. As soon as you get this, you know, I'm actually in a paper. If I let me show you guys something. I'm actually in a paper trade. Look, we sniped this shit. For previous day's high. I took this shit in bed while I was like sleeping. But obviously, I don't take that on my funded accounts or any of my accounts. But that's the idea, right? That's previous day's high. Market open 2 minutes. I'm really hoping that we can just edge equal highs, come back, take out these lows. That'd be the best case. I don't think that's gonna happen though. Why are you using the older contract? I'm not. I'm in Q1. Reach the high then dump. I don't. I'm not convinced to be honest. Let's go kilo one. How can I change it to update immediately instead of every? It should be immediately, brother. There's no way it should be every 5 seconds. That would be really bad. I don't think that's the case. How are you feeling today? I'm pressing post on the. I mean, I'm neutral, meaning I just don't have a high probability narrative that's going to take place in morning session, right? Could we take previous day's high and then start running lower? I mean, previous day's high was my main target for today. I see the very obvious sell side here. Could we take that? Sure, we could take that, but how do I know if we're going to see that much of a move lower? Maybe this just stays trending. Maybe we just consolidate after previous day's high. It's already a high resistance protocol day. How do I know if I have the right contract? Just make sure it says M. What you trading? This is micro Nasdaq. It shouldn't matter that you're on paper. No, it shouldn't matter that you're on TradingView Premium. What are you thinking here? This comes all the way up here. Okay, market open. Where's org? I would be really content if we just manipulated lower first. So trading down into org. Yeah, that was a paper trade. That was just a trade I took in bed. You haven't switched accounts yet? What do you mean switched accounts? Yeah, I don't expect too much either. I think this next candle may shoot up. YM already did. This looks like regular candle. New York today has no volatility. Not ideal, I'll say that much. Still using a demo account? What do I mean? So, like for like in from time to time, do I trade on demo instead? Here and there sometimes. If there's a trade that I want to like swing trade, I'm not gonna swing trade. You can't even swing trade on funded account. I don't want to swing trade live because I don't know what's gonna happen. So if I'm ever trying to take like a swing trade, I'll usually do it on paper. Should my chart automatically have immediate updating or is there a setting? It should immediately have it, brother. Yeah, if you have the data, it should be good. I mean, yeah. YM looks good. Why don't you trade it? Just no data on YM. Not as clean. Which levels do you use in? The only time I'll trade YM is if everything is doing the exact same, then I can just execute YM. But if YM's doing its own thing, I don't want to just trade YM. There's previous day's high. Really hard to say what this will do now. You just switch back to your Propfirm account. Yeah, I was just showing the paper trade that I took overnight. This is a paper trade I took overnight. It hit on both, brother. RTH and ETH. Right. So if you toggle the regular trading hours, you'll see the buy side here taken. Trade sleeve slippage just lost me 100. That's not good. No trading in the Propfirm. No, I'm looking to trade the Propfirm account. Yeah, if something forms, but if I'm being honest, I don't really see a high probability narrative. I see these equal lows. I don't know if we can get there. I know we're inside the daily SIBI, which is good. I suppose we'll see what we do inside that daily SIBI. With the SIBI, sell side imbalance. Pretty far above previous day's high. Yeah, we are. I wouldn't be taking any longs unless we broke back below previous day's high, right? If we're just gonna stay above it, we're just gonna have to watch this go. We can run a 50% here, see if we get sensitive. Where's the daily SIBI? It's right here. How come you don't have it on your chart? You must be on the wrong chart. So we have a very obvious, clean first presentation for value gap here. Right? So this one we're going to label. I don't always label it, but notice when it's so obvious that this is the first one. There's no ambiguity whatsoever. Everyone who uses this will have this one on their chart. This is the day that I'll mark it out and use it. Right? This is the one that went to the daily SIBI above this high after 9:30. Clear, strong candles. Right? It's there on ES too. So it's the right sell sign and balance. Yeah. You have to change the contracts now? Yeah, you'd probably want to switch. Crazy PA. Bro, adjust for contract changes should be keep that on. You want to have that on. Alpha Trader is still in the works, yeah. Still in the works. Let's test the copier one more time just to make sure. Okay, it's good. Yeah, I mean 50% of the daily SIBI, that could be a target. Really hard to say. Lucid scammed you? What happened, brother? Do I keep settlement on or off? When you go to the 1 minute chart, it's not gonna matter. But when you're looking to adjust the higher time frame, so for example, you see this volume imbalance here. With settlement off, it's small, but with on, it's a really big one. So when you want to label the volume imbalance, use the bigger one, right? It's not going to matter on the 1 minute chart. The only thing settlement does is looks at the daily closing prices. Are you rich yet? I wouldn't say. Depends on your definition. No, I mean I wouldn't say so. No. They denied my 3K payout. Why did they deny your payout, brother? What reason was it? New to stock trading. Just blew the funded 6 minutes into market open, bro. I mean, did you follow your rules at least? Saw Lucid denying payouts. I haven't really seen them deny any payout. There was no reason to deny the payout for one rule break. Brother, you broke a rule and you said they denied my payout, but I only broke one? What does that mean, brother? You broke a rule, man. What? Now, to be honest, I don't even know what rule was it. If you don't mind me saying, I didn't even know they had a rule that could be potentially broken. I mean, what did you do? What are the rules? Like, what rule could they possibly? Like, did you try to tick manipulate or something, or like? I broke the rules, but they won't pay. What's the benefit of funded when there's a lot of rules? You get an account for really cheap and you can make a lot of money. Yeah, hedging is definitely a rule. Hedging is definitely a rule. That's a big one that gets people. People hedge, man. Micro scalping or hedging. Yeah, that's not a scam, brother. That's you broke a rule. It's you play the game of prop firms, you have to follow their rules, right? Otherwise, you can always open up your own live brokerage account. What's hedging? You're long on one account and short on one account at the exact same time. You're not allowed to do that between prop firms or between the same prop firm account. So if you have one account long short, or you have another prop firm long, another one short, that's not allowed. That would be exploiting the rules. If you have funded for 50K, what's your percentage on the profit? For a payout, most firms run around 90%. How would they know if you did it on different prop firms? I don't know, bro. But if they're making tens of millions of dollars, I'm sure they have something in a way. They arrested me, but I only broke one law. BS, bro. What is hedging? Hedging is when you go long and short at the same time. Do we create a bullish SMT? Yes, with YM. Now, I personally don't think it's the most significant, but it's there. If it's something that's a requirement for you, then you'd probably want to use this one as well. I think it's also there with ES. ES as well. What if you go long on gold and short on NQ? That I don't know. Because, I mean, technically they're somewhat correlated. It was hedging rule. Lucid didn't pay me out for. I was thinking of the word. Yeah, but that's a serious break. That's a serious rule break, brother. I'm surprised they didn't ban you. How about that? I would be happy that they didn't ban you. Because most people just get banned after hedging. Hedging is not. It's not one of those light rules, you know? It's not one of those light rules where it's like you're literally trying to exploit them and make money from them. I didn't mean to hedge on purpose. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Let's own up to it, man. How? How is it possible they did it on accident, bro? You accidentally went to the other account or the other asset and then accidentally shorted when you knew you were long already? Come on, bro. That shit was on purpose. Let's be honest. Fine, bro. Fine. It happens, you know. I mean, you definitely tried to get away with it, but hey, at least they didn't ban you, bro. At least they didn't ban you. Talk to Lucid for me. I use code Gatie. Brother, what do you want me to do? You broke a rule, man. I appreciate you using my code, but bro, I'm not gonna. Guys, I know he broke rules, but please, brother, let's be honest. You probably broke rules. That's why you got eligible for the payout. You didn't earn it, man. I'm sorry, man. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. Also, I've never talked to anyone from Lucid. I literally just went on their website and signed up for a code. I just signed up for a code and they gave it to me, bro. Like, I don't know anyone. Even if I did, bro, if you broke a rule, you broke a rule, man. Come on, man. You gotta own up to it, you know? I'm surprised. I'm being honest with you. Anyone who's I know who got hedged, they got banned, bro. They were immediately just banned. They were like, yo, you tried to take advantage of us. You tried to cheat the system. Banned. All accounts, no refund, banned. Immediately. So, I'm not saying be grateful, but I mean, come on, bro. How am I supposed to defend you here? You broke the rule, you know? What's hedging? Hedging is going long and short at the exact same time. If you want, I mean, sure, if someone really, really, really wants that, sure, man. Anyways, I don't want to make fun of you, but yeah, it's a serious thing. I would really not consider doing it again. You gotta add more icons. You know what? I can do that. I can do that. Market open is trash, as somewhat expected. How do you make money with hedging though? I mean, think about it. So you buy an account, you buy two accounts. Each account's $100. You full port one long, you full port one short. One account's gonna get blown. One account's gonna make $2,000. So you lose what you spent on the one account, while the other one, um, makes it 2,000 bucks. Like it's a pretty. I'll be honest, it's pretty overpowered method. I'm not saying to do it, but there's definitely people who do it and get away with it. TGR getting exposed. I did watch the video, and my thoughts. I mean, most of the information is already there. I feel like so, it's quite not new. Yeah. Guys, I don't recommend if you hedge at least use two different prop firms. I'll just leave that comment there. Yeah, the video was good. It was a good, well-made video. Just hedge. Gatie, can you stream slower? It's going by too fast. What? What do you mean it's going by too fast? GatieTrades, bro. I don't even know who that is, bro. But listen, I'm gonna be honest. There isn't a single person out there that I truly trust. I mean, even if I did trust them, it doesn't matter. Like, I have personally zero faith in anyone besides myself when it comes to trading. So, Gatie, can you pause the stream? I gotta go to the toilet. You guys are funny today, bro. What's going on, man? Everyone's funny today. Everyone's funny, bro. ICT, even ICT. I would not put my faith in anyone. I put my faith in my own data. Putting your faith in someone else as a trader, I think, is just detrimental to your success. It's detrimental to your success. Not saying that ICT is not good. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying your faith shouldn't be in ICT. Your faith should be, in my opinion, your results with ICT's concepts. That's all. Even me. Don't put your faith in me. It's not gonna make you. It's not gonna fix you. You gotta have your faith in yourself, and that's it. Do you include volume and balance? Yes, always. Did I miss one? I don't think so. No, we're good. Yeah, Alpha Trader needs a lot of updates. I can't lie. How to collect data when you don't trade one model strategy? Well, do you trade two? You can collect data on two. I don't understand. What's your strategy? I trade the power of three. I trade the other bugs for you. It's never bugged for me, but I've been very diligent because I've had issues in the past with almost every single copier. So I always triple check. I always triple check that it's copying, that the orders are placing, that it's staying the right order. I'm always quadruple checking. I haven't had to use the flatten all button yet, so that's good. What are your thoughts on the day before FOMC with rates? That's usually fine. It's the fact that it's no news today, large move overnight, and it's contract rollover day, right? That's what's important. Do you remember when you blew? Yep, I remember. Why Alpha needs so long to verify KYC? I don't know why, actually. Good question. How do you backtest? We can do a backtest maybe today if we don't end up taking a trade. We'll do a G word. We'll do a G word. Little D word. Well, it's just discretionary towards a certain draw. Okay, cool. You can backtest that. I mean, it's not going to be the most accurate results, but at least like, hey, let's say, for example, you were to do 4 years. Let's just say, hypothetically, you did 4 years of manual testing, your discretionary trading. At least you'll know where you can improve. Like, let's say you do your 4 years and you find that you're missing out on a lot of profits. Well, then you have to, somehow implement something that's going to help you catch those profits, right? I'm not in a trade, guys. That's just a visual bug. Yeah, no, we're good. Yes, still flat on the day. EP, nice, bro. You watch anime? I've seen a lot. Guy, do you remember? What? No. Okay, thanks. I'm kind of profitable, but not confident. Yeah, that's all you have to do. Just I would backtest and see if you can replicate over a long period of time. It doesn't have to be every month. I'll be trading FOMC tomorrow afternoon session. Why on Apex at 50K and I can only trade NQ and all futures but not gold? Apex does not have gold so much. I asked about your copier so many times. What's your question, brother? You're trading ES or NQ? Today, most likely NQ. I really just want to see here if we get a breaker. I wouldn't mind shorting to 930 low and then runner to the equal lows, and that's pretty much it. Recommend a good trade copier. The one that I use is called TradeScale. I like it so far. I like it. That's all I can say really. We can do a giveaway today, guys. Top one said we can do a giveaway every day this week. Top one said we can do a giveaway every day this week. We also have a lot of alpha giveaways coming too. I said to G already. Yeah, I did. Hopefully TikTok don't ban me. Uh, we'll do something. We'll do something. Man, I'm just trying to make sure that the trade didn't actually go through. I don't believe it did. How do I prove I use your code for all my evals? Just message me on Discord and I can check. Just send me your Discord. I'll be able to check, brother. Just tell me how many accounts, which firm. All right. For those of you who don't know, I run a big giveaway every single month for those who use my code. Right. So if you do already, I'm not trying to convince anyone to. At the end of the day, everyone will use the code of the people they like anyway, so it doesn't matter. But if you do use mine and you want to join the giveaway, I tend to do very big giveaways. Very big giveaways. Next month, we're gonna do a very big giveaway. We're probably gonna try to do maybe a computer setup again or an iPad. So shout out to Alpha Futures for helping with that. But we'll try to do that. Thoughts on Fund Next? They have some pretty good plans. They're a little bit pricey, but they have some really good rules. Yes, June contract. Yeah, we'll do a full PC. Guy, do you write off your pop? Of course, brother. Yes. I'm in shorts right now. What do you think? I think you're probably gonna get stopped out. If I'm being honest. Fund Next giveaways. Fund Next owes me a giveaway. Man. I don't know why they don't really respond to me, but unfortunately, I'm just not that potentially. Their one-time pay, yeah, but most people don't spend more than a month. People have 50, 70, I need to upgrade, bro. I don't know what I'm not giving you a space station here. If you don't have a PC setup, you'll probably like this one. Let's just say that. Gatie, why does my MNQ one chart have blue boxes that shows? Oh, I'm gonna fix you, bro. Don't worry. Go to settings. Go to symbol. Right, settings, symbol, electronic trading hours background. Turn that off. This is the most frustrating. If you have this toggled on. I'm able to find that copier. Just check whether you're right. Yeah, trade scale. Oh, I typed it wrong. Tradescale.app. Tradescale.app. So if you win it, you are shipping that PC to Serbia? Yep. I'll ship it to you, brother. We'll figure out a way to get it to you. You think it will reverse and go to the lows? I think this blue line is possible, but it's not really clean yet. Now, I'd have to see something really convincing. Still, I'm neutral. If I were to see some really strong displacement, and we show rejection here at the daily SIBI, then maybe. You're right. Technically, this is a volume imbalance. Sorry, technically, this is a suspension block. Regardless, I'm focusing on the upper portion right now. So it'll be, I can remove the 50% level. But what I'm focusing on is this upper portion right here. So the part that hasn't been traded into yet. So we'll focus on that, which is this. I just joined your Discord. Where do I DM you? My DMs? What do you mean, where do I DM you? Russia, free shipping, no sanctions? As long as you're not in North Korea, we'll ship you the iPad and the computer setup. Would you short a 5-minute inversion? I'd have to see a breaker. If we get a breaker, I'll go short on a breaker. The idea would just be to target the 9:30 open, and it's a one and done trade today, guys. So even if we do short the breaker, a 70-point stop, that's one contract. You know, we'll have to look for a one and done at 9:30 low probably or something. Iran, you ain't getting it, bro. We'll send you cash or something. I trade the MNQ1 contract, but I unveil it just for contract changes on my PC. You enable? Yeah, keep it enabled. That's good. ES hourly equal highs then lower? Possible. The only reason I think lower is possible is because we have org. And YM is weaker. So, I don't know, maybe. No, buy side's been taken. We're trading above buy side. Been above buy side for some time now. What's the stock market looking like? That's it? Expected more. If we make it to 10 a.m. before breaking lower, I may just be looking for a continuation long, if I'm being honest. Because ES has the daily buy side level, or sorry, the daily volume imbalance here. That's always a potential target, which would be basically the top of the daily SIBI. So like it's possible we explore up here. Is it the best? No. What's your parlay tomorrow? Tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Listen. You want me to drop sauce? LaMelo over threes. How do I change to NQ? Just type NQ. What's good about being here, everyone, but haven't chatted in months and how you been noticed? But haven't chatted in months and how you been noticed? No one really asked. Sorry, what do you mean how you been noticed? Like, how did I grow? No, I didn't make a March Madness bracket. I don't even know much about college basketball, if I'm being honest. Like, I know the big teams, but like, I would just be fully guessing. 30-second chart. Like this. This is looking pretty lackluster so far. Can I trade alpha on TradingView or I have to? Yep, you can do. No, you can put. So you do Tradeovate, and then you do Tradeovate and TradingView. What about Duolingo stock? I don't really, bro. Even I lost my Duolingo streak, bro. Duolingo stock? That shit's at $100. Who bought this? Technology services. 5 billion market cap? Nah, bro. Ain't it, bro. Ain't it. Why trading you for the first day through a Propfirm? Why are my candles so slow? Chat full of trollers. Market's not doing much. Very slow. Your MNQ is behind. How many candles? 4 candles behind. Maybe refresh. Did you study French on Duolingo? No, I did French in school. I was doing Portuguese in Duolingo. What's your bias? Original target was previous day's high. We've already taken that. Now it's very unclear. I want to see what happens. Getting this in general. I mean, you can message me in general if you want, or I would prefer you message me like privately. So here, I'll put a message in general, and you can message me privately. Just click on my name. Yeah, I have those evals. Passed. My main language is English. Look at my trade in general chat. I will do that. Sabes Português. It's not that good. I don't know if we anything, but we tapped the 1 hour refugee. This hourly here. Could it mean something? I mean, the idea is if we're bullish, I think we'll explore here. And if we're bearish, I think we'll explore here. If we're neutral, then any trade will lose. Do you still enter off trade protraction model? Of course, yeah. Level 1? No, not level 1. How long until we see the Lambo? Probably never. I don't see myself ever buying a Lambo. Are you Brazilian? No, I'm not Brazilian. Profile picture is Aura. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. I was always skeptical about it. I know Lambo. Why? Why? Yes, Lambo. I feel like there's a lot of stuff I'd rather do with that money than buy a Lambo. I am Muslim, yeah. How do I stream on PC? OBS Studio or TikTok Live Studio. Is there orange folder news for Alpha Funded? You're allowed to trade orange folder, so it's okay. So you don't have to worry today. There's nothing important. Tomorrow at 8:30, 2 and 2:30. That's what you have to be mindful of. There is pending home sales at 10, but it's not important. Who asked you if you're Brazilian? Same question. If you ask if you're North Korean, hey, you kind of looked at FC Barcelona goalkeeper Joan Garcia. But do you ever want to buy a nice car? A nice car would be nice, yeah. Ideally, I could have a nice car one day. That'd be great. I mean, I like my car now, but are you gonna trade on ETH? Yeah. Macro time. It's 10 a.m. And I think the very simple game plan here is if we take out this opening range high, I think we could literally call it a session. But as long as this high is open, we can maybe look for a protraction model to target it. Given that it's 10 and we haven't really broken lower, I wouldn't mind if we maybe saw a 5-minute. Is there a 15? There's a 15-minute gap there. And we just target the opening range high. If we take out this opening range high, then I think we're done for the day. We'll see if we can catch like a 1R, maybe 2, but I highly doubt it. And if we just shoot up here, we'll run a giveaway. Call it a day. No, I'm good, Ferris. Where are you from? I'm from Canada. If we invert this 5-minute, can we short? I wouldn't. I'm not going to, but you can if you want. Aren't Muslims not allowed to trade? Depends who you ask, I guess. Pablo was just chilling in here. Cool. Why was your payout denied? My payout was denied because here, I'll show you guys the email. I knew it was going to be denied because I think I accidentally took a partial at like 10:01 when there was 10 a.m. news, I remember I did it on live stream. Yeah, it's right here. I'll show you guys the email they sent me. So this is what Apple Futures sent me. They said, you see, I took this trade. See, I entered. Wait, I didn't enter at 10. I mean, let me see this. I guess I don't remember what happened here actually. I thought what happened was I partialed by accident. It was on live stream. I remember doing it. Oh, I think I guess I entered a trade at 10 and then took it out at 10:01. It was a partial because I was already in a trade. So I don't know. I think what happened was I pyramided and then took it off or something. But I basically accidentally had an execution in the news window. It wasn't like taking advantage of news or anything. I don't even think the trade made money. It might have even been a stop out. I'm not 100% sure. But that's why, And I knew it was coming because do you guys remember that day on live? It was on live stream. So it's not like, it's not a big deal. It was on live stream. And I literally took the trade. And I was like, guys, be careful. There's 10 a.m. news. Make sure you don't, whatever. And then I literally took the partial at 10:01. And I was like, there's no way I just partialed. And I literally called it I told you guys don't do it. Be cautious and wait. It was so sad. It was like, yeah, you remember the day? Yeah, that's basically what happened. So I thought maybe they'd let me off the hook because, it wasn't really the news didn't do anything, but it is what it is, unfortunately. Luckily, they didn't take away. I don't remember if it was a partial or a stop out. It might have been a stop out. I don't remember. But the idea was, it's fine. The accounts are still there. So what does the trade copier use? It's called tradescale.app. Which trade copier is better, the free Tradeivate or TradeScale? If you have one prop firm only, then you could just use Tradeivate. The issue is you have to execute on Tradeivate then. So if you want to trade on TradingView, you need to get a third-party copier. You think it was a partial? Yeah. Yeah, they'll pay me. So as long as I get eligible next time and I don't make the same mistake, then I will. I'll just take the payout next time. It's no big deal. Okay, see if we can get a setup here. You have only 5 Lucids. Yes, you can just do it on Tradeivate, but you'd have to be okay executing on TradingView then. Or sorry, on Tradeivate. I don't know why, because I got banned like 3 years ago. It's gonna pop. It's possible, bro. Is there any way you can DM me on Discord and I'll add you? I can unban you, or just send me your Discord username here, and I'll get you out. Yeah, they'll pay me out next time. It's not like we can't get payouts anymore. The accounts are still there. Let me just double check the copier here, make sure it's still working. Okay, it's still working. So we just have to get eligible again. It would be nice if we can get eligible again because we're at 0 payouts this month. And February we only got 1. So Kawanch. Okay, let me check. Yeah, I see it right here. Okay. I can revoke you, brother. A lot of banned people in my Discord. Damn. I guess we've had it for a really long time. Yeah, our Discord's been around for a really long time, huh? Oof. Yeah, I still have a code for Lucid. I have a code with every firm except Take Profit Trader. They actually kicked me out. It's probably because I made them $0 across 6 months. So I got banned on TGRC because I said watch YouTube video about me. Appreciate you, bro. It's funny. Got solid $200. Yeah, take it, bro. Take it. So I would study this trade. I wouldn't take this, but I would study this trade. Something like this. I wouldn't take it. Every time I try to join Discord, it says it can be accepted. You know why? You just have to click open in browser. I think that's why. What happened with your payout? It was just denied. Because I accidentally took a partial inside the news window. So the accounts are still here. It's fine. Hopefully we can just become eligible again, and then it's fine. The payout will be even bigger, right? If assuming, we win some trades. What do you think of TGR getting exposed? Most of the information was already out there. I don't really care too much. Yeah. I personally don't have faith in anyone else out there. So I could be the last one standing. They could come out and say every single person on social media who's ever posted is actually a fraud. I still would probably be unfazed because I've just simply don't have any faith in anyone. Anyways, faith is only in myself. I also accidentally traded news, but do I have to be for? That's probably what's gonna happen, Tim. Yeah, if I'm being honest with you. 88% consistency. It means, for example, you made $1,000 total, but in one day you made 880. In which case you're not a consistent trader, so they'd want to see you, do better. You make like all your profits can be from like 1 or 2 trades. It needs to be like 3, 4-ish. Water found in ocean. That is correct. Is this an entry? No, this is a tape read. So I'm not putting any risk behind this idea, but I do think this trade could potentially play out. So we'll just tape read, study. It's not worth putting risk behind. The range is too small. It's barely a 25 handle run. It's not worth the risk. I'd rather save my one opportunity that I'm going to be taking today is targeting the high. Is 80? Yeah, in the beginning it's normal. Yeah, of course. It's fine. You don't have to be consistent every perfect day, every time. It's just when you request a payout. Tomorrow morning I'll be live, but we're not taking any trades. No, the consistency becomes 0 after every payout. Yes, it resets. I learned the trading basics from TGR for free. I give respect. Yeah, if that helped you, nice. That's really good, man. Crazy how much money he's made from courses compared to trading. He's made a lot of money. That's something we can all agree on. Can we still consider the breaker? I wouldn't trust a bearish breaker. You don't want to see a bearish breaker that takes 1, 2, 3, 4, all this time to form. Right. Test the 15? Yeah, we did test the 15. You're right. I would really want to see these lows get hit, though. I don't really trust it. I mean, there is an SMT here now, so I don't quite think I would trust this inversion. I would much rather see a sweep and then move higher. Can you view ES? If you want to see ES, I just come to my YouTube live stream. You'll see it on the right side. I have all of them open. Why no trade tomorrow? Tomorrow we're trading the afternoon session. Why? Because it's FOMC, press conference, and federal funds rate in the afternoon. Very high impact news in the afternoon. So we want to skip the morning, trade the afternoon session tomorrow. I'll be live tape reading my model, but not pushing the button. His strategy. The thing is, I'm pretty sure his strategy is just ICT 2022 model, if I'm being honest. I'd really want to see a lower low. What time is PST? What time PST, Pacific Standard Time, afternoon session at? It would be in 4 hours from now, brother. 4 hours from now. Whatever time you're in, 4 hours from now. Yep, tomorrow I'll be live morning and I'll be live both sessions. But I'll only be executing the afternoon. PST is Pakistan Standard Time. I don't know what time it is there, but yeah, it would be 4 hours from now. Again, there's one idea I'm looking for here, and that's opening range high. We're not going to force it. If it takes too long, we're just going to cut it. And then we'll see. But if we do get it, we can maybe look for something. You can definitely make money from trading. If you can make $1, you can make $1 million. It's pretty much the same, It's not. That's the one thing that's pretty beautiful about trading is if you can make $1 consistently, you can make any amount of money consistently, in my opinion. Should I wait? Yeah, I would wait till you're 18, brother, ideally. Okay. We're inside the gap. First presentation. We'll just label it as that. We get a first presentation long here, potentially. Target the opening range high. One and done. If it takes way too long, I'm just gonna call it a day. We'll do a giveaway for. Is your goal to go to minis and then live? Honestly, I don't see myself trading minis unless I have like a $100,000 to $150,000 live account. Then maybe I'll trade 1 or 2 minis. I remember I deposited $25 and rounded up. Rounded over? What? You rounded over? I made $1 last year. Where's my milli? I think if you make $1 consistently, you can consistently make $1. Okay, $1 is a little bit extreme because you could just negative risk to reward that, and it's not efficient. You think that is going to pump Nasdaq when it goes public? Maybe could play a role. I wouldn't say it'd pump the whole market. That's a little bit too extreme, but there may be some bogus news, and then they blame it on it. But my idea while in trade is right, but due to refinement, I miss it. So what can I fix for this idea? Due to refinement, I miss it? I don't understand. So your model didn't form, or what happened? Gatie, is it bad I've made more money from gambling roulette than ever trading? I would say yeah. Not the trading part that matters. It's the fact that you're gambling roulette. Suppose if we see some speed here, we can look for a long. Lucid Flex or Pro. I use Flex personally. The short just hit. Nice, bro. I want to take this. I mean, if we're going to take a 1-to-1. Right here. 40 handle run. Ideally, my stop is 35. Perfect, right? 35 times. This would be nice. Suppose we'll put a buy stop here for now. For now, we'll just leave it there. So pretty much the 2-minute inversion. If we start trading to the bottom here, that kind of kills the narrative, and we'll just call it a day, do a giveaway, and then leave. We're gonna get an SMT here. Yeah, so I'm gonna cancel that buy stop order. I don't see myself seeing anything high probability today. Maybe after the SMT. You could also argue this is technically first presentation. Just see what happens here. Yeah, there's definitely a model short here that you could have taken. None that I see, but none that I would want to take, but it's, yeah. Hey, TP with Silver Bullet. Nice, bro. Don't really see anything too high probability now. That might just be our range. In the meantime, I'll set up the giveaway. We can do, guys, we'll do one giveaway every day this week. It's going to be a top 1 giveaway. And which account is it going to be again? I forget. elite account. Let me just see which one that is. Oh, it's their... Okay, I mean, it's a really beginner account. I can't lie. But it's a free account, so you can do what you will with it. The payout seems pretty easy on this account, actually. Why do we get kicked out of your server for no reason? I don't know. It's not the instant funded ones. See what we do here. I want to take that. Contract, risk 100. Gonna look cleaner on the 30-second. No, it doesn't actually look that much cleaner. I'm gonna wait for a break above the high, maybe. Not fully convinced that we're necessarily bullish. I mean, I like the setup. It is what I wanted. We should see more confirmation. At least a break above the high. Did trade back to P level, 930 open. Maybe a strong body here. Okay, I'm gonna hover the buy button. It's gonna have to be a one contract trade. Immediate rebalance. The war is not too good. I don't know if I want to take it. I'm not convinced, guys. I may need to see a little more. To see a little more. There's not much more. If I see a little more, it's gonna be pretty much TP. So I'm not truly perfectly convinced in this. I'm looking at ES. It also just made a higher high, which is good. We can take it, stop at the low here. Not really convinced, guys. It'd be a protraction. I would like that more if we got something like this. I'm just not convinced it's gonna go higher. It's 50-50 narrative for me. A protraction model would clear things up, like seeing where the next where the next one forms. Because I feel like a protraction short here would be even higher probability than the long. But I'd rather wait. I don't think if it's going to sweep one more time, then reverse. I think if it sweeps one more time, it'll run these lows maybe. Oops. So let's just wait and see. I mean, if it goes, it goes. personally, I think we may reject here. We'll have to just see from that initial breaker and that. I just don't think it would have went this far down if it was bearish. You know, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. I wanted to take the long from first presentation, not from the bottom here. So we'll just see. There is a 10-minute gap right above us, 5-minute gap. YM still looks really weak, so there's no YM synergy on this trade. It's just ES and NQ. So I'm going to give it a little bit more time. Oh. This candle closes. If we have a strong expansion here, 50 seconds, I would love that short here. It'd be a textbook silver bullet protraction model. What's YM and is it important? It's the third indice. Is it the most important? No, but it's important. Why don't you play elevator music? I prefer silence. ES weak, YM is weak, NQ looks stronger. There's now an SMT here. Not convinced. It looks pretty 50-50. I'm on my PA account down. I'm on my PA account down 800. Was hitting on my long. No, I don't think it's the worst. I was initially looking for it. I just think it's where would the breaker candle be exactly? The bearish breaker or the bullish breaker? The bullish breaker on the 1-minute chart, I'd probably look for this, if I'm being honest. I wouldn't use this because the wick, I don't like it. I prefer to use the nice 2 body candles here. The bearish breaker is still here. I think I need a break. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being down 800 as long as you follow your rules and, you know. This looks like a short I want to take, guys, if I'm being honest. If it displaces nicely for the next 45 seconds. I think I would take that. It's a pretty textbook 930 protraction model. 10-minute fair value gap. Pretty textbook silver bullet protraction model. Just have to see some displacement. Confirmation. So far, nothing. No body. YM made a lower low here. And is below 9. YM is all the way down here. So, ES looks really good here. I think I'll put a sell limit order. Or sorry, a sell stop. Because the model already formed on ES. So if we can trade to like even here, I'd assume it just sell off. What's the risk on that? Any chance it's 35 points? Oh, it is. Nice. We can get 2 cons. This is the candle that touched my stop loss. ES is the weaker asset. Well, I want to trade NQ. Because I don't know how low ES can go, if I'm being honest. In which case, I'd be in the trade until NQ hits the draw anyways, so I think I'll just take it on NQ. You're getting your next haircut? Probably soon. Probably like tomorrow, sometime this week, because I think I have a boat party on Saturday or Sunday, I think. Going to Detroit next week. Gaddy, what do you think of Alpha Trader platform using it? It's really awful. It has a lot of work. Let's just say that. A lot of work. Who asked that on TikTok stream? Would you guys say it is worth it? I use TradeScale, yeah. Is it worth it? I mean, for me, it's definitely worth it. I mean, I don't know what I would do without it. Yeah, I'm Muslim. Do you trade ES or NQ? Both. It's the trade. Not forcing the trade. As long as we don't break above this high with a body, then I think potentially can run the sell side here. Or PA balance. You guys can't see it on TikTok. You can see it on YouTube though. I'm only up 500 on this account. I am copy trading 13 accounts though. Or 11 accounts, sorry. This candle goes too far up, kills the narrative idea for me. And we call it. The $5 plays plan with trades going up. No, the $5 is for the journaling. The trade copier I think is 20 or something, maybe 30. Would you take this trade to full port and eval? Probably not, if I'm being honest. I mean, which trade? The long or the short? If it forms. I like that it's 10:30 right now. I'm on a 35-point stop. On a lower low. It'd have to speed up lower. Not looking like it's speeding up, but I'm gonna give 10:30 a chance. 10:30 is the next. That's what I'm waiting for here. We'll trace before 10:30. Maybe we can continue going into 10:30. There's 10:30. I don't want to see a higher high at 10:30. I don't want to see a strong 2 or 3 candles lower. Then I'll take the trade. If not, then we'll call it a day. EP hit 1 to 2.6. Nice. Unless ES just wants to sweep and then maybe so. I'll stay here for a bit. Stay here for a bit. Okay, looks like we may be filled short here. All right, guys, we're gonna try this trade. This will be my one and done trade for the day. Stop is at 7925. My one and done trade for the day. Selling the lower low. I really want to see what the body does here. Ideally closes below here. Looks like it's just a wick so far, so potentially a premature entry, but it's okay. Still like the narrative. Alright, so 10-minute fair value gap is the idea. Targeting the 930 low. AM low. One and done trade. Then we'll do a giveaway. Journal in the Discord. I'll go ahead and start the journal now. Not looking too good so far. Honestly, I was expecting a lot more speed lower. The fact that it already wicked is not a good sign. We may be offside here, but let's see if the high holds. Looking at 8-second OB entry, really. See if we'll get offside here. Looks like we might be, yeah. That'll be our one and done. It's an SMT. There's a good chance it does not hold. We'll see. Could have waited for a closure on this candle. Would have had to take it with 1 micro then, rather than 2. We could have squeezed out 2 still. Yeah. It's the downside of front running, but I was really aiming for a potential lot of speed there, so looks like the 10-minute gap will probably inverse. We'll see if the S&T holds. Go from there. I'll set up the giveaway in the meantime. So if you guys don't know, I journal every single trade we take on live stream in the Discord for free. For those who want to keep track of the type of kind of trades that I take. Most likely will be stopped out here. Yeah, okay. We're out of the trade there, guys. So we're just completely offside. Just offside there. Is it possible it sweeps and then gets me? It's possible. But I'll show the entry on the 15-second. Alright, so this was the idea. Possible we got sweeped, but this is the idea of the trade. So taking a 1 hour loss. Caught offside. I did front run the inversion, trusting the narrative. Study after the AM low is the draw. Mississippi. I still think it's possible, but we're not going to re-enter. We're one and done, so we'll see. We are seeing some speed now. Oh, this is a 15-second chart. The idea was the 10-minute gap is, potentially going to hold and deliver us lower to AM lows, right? That was the idea of the trade. Is it possible we just got wicked out, then it goes lower? It's possible. I'm not going to re-enter because we're one and done. That's the rule for high resistance. You don't want to make it worse than it is. But so let's post this giveaway. And all I have to do, settings. We're going to give maybe 5 minutes. 5 minutes for the giveaway. Limit to 1 response, publish. All right, if you guys are in the YouTube chat, this is for a elite account. It's in the YouTube chat, guys, if you want to be in the giveaways YouTube chat. I don't know why you go short. I anticipate price to go long. Obviously, because I thought it was going to go down, right? Pretty simple. I still think it can go down. See, maybe we got stopped prematurely there. It's always possible. Just have to watch, though. It's going down, maybe, or it's going sideways. 1030 power of 3 idea. I got you. That giveaway, I'll add you to your brother. This is another giveaway. This giveaway is another one. This giveaway is another one, brother. We can tape read this trade. So trade study. Tape read study. Giveaway in YouTube chat. Make it 0 out of 22. All right, what's 0 out of 22? Yep, using TradingView. Why at New York market is going to be choppy? Because it's rollover day. 22. If it makes you feel better, I know people who have more. How did you get rid of the delay? I have real-time data, brother. Took that 5 minutes all the way to the US. Took 930 though. Nice, bro. Leaning bearish. Why are you in short? I'm not in a short right now, but I do think we can run the AM sell side. Why? Because we've run buy side, and I think it's a range-bound day. Today or Friday? Today the contract volume was pretty 50-50. So, how do you get the real-time data? You have to pay for real-time data, brother. You think Dow is the leading pair going for short? I think Dow is the weakest one. If that's your question. You didn't get stopped. Nice. If you're in a long, don't let me change your mind. If you're in a long, don't let me change your mind, guys. We'll go till 10:45 for the giveaway in YouTube chat. 10:45. You shorting? No, just a study. This is just a study. I'm one and done for the day. I really don't want to risk 2. Nice trade. 1, it hasn't played out. 2, I'm not in the trade. It's a study. And 3, it is a nice idea. You're right. 1030 power of 3. That doesn't really make it better. All right, guys, we'll go. What did we say? 10:45 for the giveaway. 10:45, guys. So 4 minutes on YouTube if you want to be a participant. It's just one winner, one top 1 account winner. I'm not sure too much about. No, I'm not in. I'm not sure too much about the parameters of the account. But it's a free account at the end of the day, so we'll take what we can get. Even if it's just to practice trading, it's still a free account. Can I add you? No, you can add yourself. You have 3 minutes in the YouTube stream. It's an elite account. Elite account. How can we participate? Just click the link that's pinned in the chat, brother. Click the link, put your Discord username, 1 entry per person. I'll split them. It's top 1 futures elite account. You see Iman's video? I did watch the video, yeah. You taking any trades today? I took 1 trade. We lost. We're taking a 1 and done. You better win this trade. Are you short or long, brother? You're short. Doesn't look too good, but it's possible. Hey, bro, why weren't you not expecting previous 4-hour candle high as a target? I think we did enough higher. That's why. I think we traded into the daily SIBI. And I'm not trying to pick a top, but I do think we can run some sell side. There is an SMT here. So it's possible that, that was sufficient in a sell side run. I think we'll cancel this tape read now. Cancel the tape read. Just accept the 1 and 0 and 1. So if you guys are not in the free Discord, I always journal my trades. So this is the trade we took today. I shorted here. This is a 15-second chart. I guess it doesn't say that, but I shorted here on the order block 15-second. I like that little OB formation with the 10:30 open. Obviously, we're offside. Just not enough follow through here, I guess. And we took 1 loss there. 1 and done today for the high resistance protocol. We tape read this trade. We tape read this trade right here. Also, it did not play out, so good thing we didn't execute that. And that's why we follow our protocol. It protects us in the long run. Could have played out. It was a good trade idea in my opinion, but it looks like the high will be the objective. So you can study that. But let's do the giveaway. Please. What time is it? 10:44. Okay. I think this high will be taken. How do I enter? It's in YouTube. No, I wouldn't say hard month. I mean, that wasn't the. This month's been pretty good for me actually so far. Okay. Let's get the names in here. Okay, it's 10:45. Let me just giveaway time. All right, we'll do 1 shuffle, spin, 1 winner, top 1 elite account. Oh, this guy. This better be your Discord. It is. Congrats, brother. Just message me on Discord your email with top 1 futures, and I'll send it over. Yeah, hopefully you can get a payout or some good practice with that account. We'll do another one tomorrow, guys. We're going to do one every day this week for top 1. So shout out to the top 1 guy. By the way, if you guys want the top 1 guy, the top 1 guy is in the Discord. What's his name again? Smitty, top 1. This guy right here. If you guys want to ask him questions about his prop firm, you guys can't see it on TikTok. If you guys want to ask him questions about his prop firm, you can always message him. A pretty cool guy. So yeah, I mean, I think we were offside today, or the market's just a little bit too choppy. AM low, a little bit out of reach for a target. It's fine. You know, we don't want to take any other trades today. We want to save the good stuff for tomorrow, FOMC. So I think is that everything for today? I guess we'll sit here and we'll answer a couple questions for a bit, and then we'll call it a day. So let me just put this text up here. If anyone has, I'll sit here, answer some questions for a bit, see if anyone has questions. What do you think about the TJR case? The case. I mean, the information is not new, in my opinion. I don't think it's new, so it's been there. I don't really have much to say about it. I mean, I don't really care too much. Lucid or Apex? If you're a beginner, Lucid's probably better. Why do you always be losing? I'm not always losing. That's incorrect. Did you take any trades? I took the one trade today. These are the executions. How long did it take for your first ever payout? It took me 8 months of when I first picked up, you know, learning to trade. It took me 8 months for my first one. Consistency for Lucid. On Lucid Flex, there's no consistency on the funded account. Tomorrow I'll be live for AM session and PM session. The trade I took, yes. I took it off. This was the trade I took. It basically something like this. This is what I was looking for. Something like this. This is what I wanted. What do you do when you don't have any money for evals? You need to get a job, brother. 8 months into trading or 8 months after buying funded. 8 months into learning and everything. It took me 3 months after I got my first ever eval to get my first ever payout. Will we do backtesting any day soon? I'll make a post in the Discord. If people want it, then we can do it. Let's call it 150 hearts for a full backtest session stream. We'll do it in Discord. If people want it, then we'll do it. I'll post it there. Bro, what does 118 consistency mean? And 500, 100, is it percentage? 1,118%? That's a lot. Yeah, tomorrow AM and PM session. How many years have you been trading? I've been officially, my first ever real trade with an eval / funded account, so not including paper, was January 1st, 2024. So that was my first ever eval trade. Let me just take a screenshot of this so I can make a video. Bro, why so much? It's only my second day. Yeah, it's because it's only your second day. You probably just made all your money in one day so far, right? That's all. That's all it is. No big deal. Who won the giveaway? What was the trade? It was a 1030 idea. It was a 1030 expansion. I didn't want to see a higher high. 10-minute fair value gap. I thought it was gonna hold, and we delivered the AM lows. Thank you for the fan club thing. The giveaway winner, I announced it in the Discord. Giveaway winner was announced in the Discord. Oh, what was the trade? It was ICT 2022 model. It's probably. Yo, do you guys want to see something? Yo, let me show you guys something, guys. Let me show you guys something. Bear with me here. Do you guys want to see how long we've come? How far we've come? It's all on this. Like, all my posts are there. I've been doing this for a really long time. Hold up. Let me show you guys something, man. Let me show you guys something. Okay, this is gonna take a while. Let me scroll to the bottom and then I'll update you guys. Wait, can I just filter it or something? Can you just filter? No, you have to scroll. Oh my god. Let me show you guys my first ever trade ever, I think. Or first ever trade that I posted or something. I don't know. This is gonna take a while. I have like 1,000 posts, maybe more. I'm just gonna keep showing you guys. I'm gonna keep scrolling. Oh, this is gonna take forever. You got fried? It's okay. I took a loss today too. Maybe it wasn't the best trade in hindsight. Oh, what's this model? Oh. Click your mouse wheel? What do you mean click your mouse wheel? Okay, now we're getting into the old Gatie stuff, bro. We're getting into the old Gatie stuff here. Go to the top of the screen, click it, and pull it to the downside. Okay, I don't know, but I have it right here, so I'm just gonna show you guys. This is the first ever trade I took, and I posted just over 2 years ago, I think. This was a pretty much a shitty version of 930 Classic model. I can't hear it. I gotta put my headphones in, I think. You remember these posts? Wait, can you guys still hear me? Can I full screen? You can tell I'm excited, bro, that I took a win. You can tell. Oh, this is my first ever funded account trade. Because, guys, I passed my funded account January 31st, 2024. And this post was February 5th. So, this is literally the first ever trade I took on funded, and I won. And you can literally tell I'm happy, bro. You can literally tell I'm happy. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird watching these videos. Like this trade, what is this one? I think it's all 2022 model. This shit was 2 years ago. I'm getting real close to my stop loss. Kind of weird watching these videos, bro. I can't lie. I like doing this. I like to go see the old trades that I won. Look how clean this shit was. This shit was clean. I was pyramiding back then? Crazy. Check the chart. That looks pretty much the same. Bro, Gen said you lost your emotions. Yeah, it is. You're right. I did. I used to be way more excited back then. How I took it to how I lost 450 bucks. Guys, look, this is my first rule break. This is my first ever rule break right here. I basically entered before my model formed. I took like a market structure shift that like wasn't really a market structure shift. Yeah, even this guy said it. Yeah, I mean this is what I've been doing. I don't remember all this shit. Watch me make $1,400. I kind of miss this shit. Kind of crazy. The music when ICT Manager was live when you started trading. He was uploading. No. He was still doing 2023 and 2024. Yeah, I kind of miss these days, man. We've been doing this for a long ass time. One hundred 40 points. Yeah, I was watching ICT 2024. Second stage market maker buy model NQ long. So blurry. Cool. Cool stuff. Look, I used to trade Euro. I used to trade USD JPY. Anyways, we gotta do a bootcamp meeting in 2 minutes. Um, but that's me, guys. That's me. We've been doing this for some time for sure. Anyways, I appreciate you guys coming through to the live stream. I will see you guys once I bring the shades back. Who knows, man? Maybe that'll. Guys, I am going to New York in April. Definitely gonna go back to the Bulls, see if it gives us some luck, because it worked last time. So maybe it can work twice. To be honest, today probably just shouldn't have been a trading day, but it's okay. Maybe going forward, we won't execute a rollover days, but I will see you guys live tomorrow, AM and PM session. The main trading days are going to be Thursday and Friday this week. That's where I'm really looking forward to. Thursday and Friday. That's where the fun is going to be at. So hopefully we can pick up some cleaner stuff. I will see you guys live tomorrow. Take care. Stay safe.